Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Control. It was actually at the end of the last episode that I remembered that our door that we've been trying to find is actually in the parakinesiology department, or at least I think it was in the parakinesiology department. So in through parapsychology, we had to go into parakinesiology and we had to navigate through all of this. And I think it was actually from within this section. Maybe not precisely here, maybe the next bit along. But it was during the course of this bit that I found it, and I didn't note down the specific department, I just noted down research. Which is obviously a huge mistake. So we'll have a scout through just in case. That's that nice, secure area where the huge migraine creature is. Fortunately, that's all closed off, and I don't think opening up that section is going to be smart. Well, we can still push on into parapsychology area, because this does head down. And that's the extra sensory lab. Has more research on it. So we've not been in here, sensory talk purpose, to read up on, or if we have been in here, we missed that last time. We've got another set of research notes over there. Ooh, look at these. Oh, that's going to be the image on the card thing. Okay, well let's have a read of those. I'm not above getting distracted while we have a nose through stuff. So, Dr. Toki Investigation. Dr. Yoshimi Toki, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid redacted accompanying use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into his background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organisation. However, agents that attended a signing event reported redacted when hearing Dr. Toki speak. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Toki's voice and perform any and all relevant analyses. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding him, as well as his eligibility for Prime Candidate Program. Refer to file 7-42-9633 for a full report. Interesting. And the Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been a source of great inspiration and a great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. These reports will examine the processes distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Blackrock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mould has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Okay. We've also got something over in the correspondence. Sensory tank purpose. Darling here. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Toki, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test the tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving use for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Yeah. I'm not convinced that Darling is the best person to be heading up science. Like, in all honesty. Okay, so we might have been in here, but yeah, we've been in here because there was that thing up in the top. So these are sensory deprivation tanks then. Okay. Oh, hello guys. Oh, the Pierce. Yeah, we... Maybe not use the Pierce right now. Get you taken out. And you. Looks like we've got more up on top as well. Oh, and a flying dude. Okay, well there goes the flying dude, so we don't have to worry about them. Let's get upstairs. Because being there is not going to be particularly helpful. Is that someone just immediately underneath us? It might have been. Potentially just round this corner. Maybe I'm seeing things. Oh no, just down there. That should be hitting them. Right. Sure, let's get higher. I suppose we could try out this. Oh, I see. It zooms in. There's a major target over an executive as well. Oh, wow. That obliterated them. And you can't hold it down forever. So the Pierce, very dangerous. Oh jeez. Appears to do a lot of damage. Can I steal you? I think this one's actually the last one. Let's get some health back from through here. Then we'll carry on back. Actually, we came through the Astral Exhibition, didn't we? Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it's not. Not here. We'll double check the Hypnosis Lab. But I'm pretty certain that this area was just that one thing to find. Yeah, nothing around the back. That door just goes through once. And that was where the light box was. That does actually look like it goes somewhere else. But we definitely can't get there. Oh well, it's a... Ooh, hello. I see a little something hiding up the top. Can we actually climb up to it? It looks like we can. Ooh, spin grouping efficiency. That's going to be worth us putting on the in. Right, so boosting its rate of fire. I think having the grouping efficiency is going to be better for that. I do like the pierce, but I'm not sure if we'll use it often. I'm also curious as to where else we could end up heading to. Alright, well, we could at least get back on with maintenance. The elevator itself, I don't think... Oh, actually, no, the elevator did go somewhere, didn't it? So this is one area that we've definitely not checked out. Yeah. Was it up here? It's the luck and probability division. I think there was another executive toy in here. Yeah, there is, just over there, but that one's moving. That was a clearance level 5 one that we had here. Have I got a note of that? Maybe I just noted down the wrong number. Yeah, I think I just noted down the wrong number, so... I've updated that to clearance level 5, and we'll just have to head back and check it. The synchronicity lab itself over here, we've already been down. We can have a look at the executive toys while we're here. I think they're actually up on the higher level, aren't they? And then we'll step out and do... Oh god, they're actually coming in. Fine. You know what? Stealing you. If you want to do some explodey stuff, you can totally do that. Just, like, not near me. Well, we're getting plenty of materials. Man, when they pop, they really pop, don't they? Messy. Also, really gross mist in the air. Please tell me that's all of them. I mean, I'm loving the extra material, but it's really not helping me make any progress. So these are exactly the same as they were before, despite the fact that we've changed a couple of things, so they're not intrinsically linked like that. And that's one thing that I wanted to check. We know mirror testing down here is a clearance level 6. So I think it might be time for us to actually just head back to maintenance itself. Double checking protective studies, but this was the duck. It's not going to give us any extra bits. Okay, back to the fast travel. We could go to executive, go to pneumatics and try and do that, but I think We'll keep on with Blackrock Processing. Actually, while we're here, let's just see. Yeah, we don't have enough to do any upgrades on that. We're not going to do any mods. Certainly not at the moment. So, fast travel. Let's get back to... Well, it's going to be central maintenance, really. We need to go to Blackrock Processing, so I probably should have gone a bit more central, but we can always just transition across once we're there. It's not far to go.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Seeing how far down that goes, it makes me wonder whether... There's a hole in the research area right at the bottom, which looks like a house shift, but it did look like there was platforms on the way down. This was a straight drop, so definitely would have killed us. I wonder if it would have been possible to get down that research thing. Next time we're over there, we'll have to have a look and try it. Because I don't think it'd be too much to give it a go. Right, Blackrock Processing.
I'm itching for some real action.
Central maintenance is this way. This might actually be the access corridor where the other door was as well. Oh yeah, because we've been into this field training bit before. There's Blackrock Processing. And this is the sector elevator. Not seeing anything up top in here, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing there. Yeah, that's quite explosive. Oh, looks like they've got a regen thing. I will steal you. Okay, we can hurt it, I think. Especially when it gets out there. There we go. Ooh, actual fire. Proper explosion, that one. Yeah, this is it. Into the turbine room. Oh dear. Stick that in over there. Is that going to make this a bit better for us? I mean, better is always going to be one of those weird words. We're probably going to need to do the same up here that we just did. Yeah. No, don't grab that. Grab the... thing on top. There we go. put that one in there. And I think obviously we need another one. Can I see one from down there? Not really. Alright, we'll grab one more and bring it up. I think that there was others down here that were accessible. Yeah, they're just right at the back. Nice and inconvenient. Try that again. There we go. Come with me. We'll stick you in place and see what happens. Ooh, an actual proper secret door. Where the hell are we? Wait, hang on. Ocean View Motel? So we've seen that before. That's... Oh, this is one of the other cut-through bits. Oh, that's cool. Okay, look, before we go through this, let's have a nose around. Because I don't know if we'll be brought back to where we are. And that's obviously just down below, so we don't want to go that way. At least not yet. Wait. Someone outside?
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello?
That's so weird.
I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
None of those doors are open. Look, I want to check the rooms. I know that we've been in here before. But when things change... I wonder if there's a specific picture of this room that needs to look a certain way. Oh, two of them are open now. Yeah, this is definitely different to last time. That's just that. Right, let's watch while we do it. Okay, well, having more doors open is almost certainly going to be a good thing. Oh, perhaps we've got to get it to look exactly like this. As part of the synchronicity experiment. I mean, there was definitely something that happened there. The one at the end's opened. And that's given us the key. Way to go, us. And this hasn't exactly told us anything about what this is for. But the switch is gone. And now that's connected up. Wait, so does that mean we can now drop down here and get across? I'm assuming that's the case. So this is the room that we were in before when we went up into that turbine room. That's the Atlas chamber and Blackrock Processing. This is just like the control room. Maybe we didn't go up to this because I thought it was a wall. I wonder if this is going to be like another maze, or if this is just to isolate the threshold. This is definitely an isolated area.
We need to find a way to Blackrock Processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
So that's locked going off that way. We've got a couple of toilets. Let's make sure no one uses them with any privacy. And if we can't go in there... That's a clearance level 5 just at the entrance to Blackrock. So we'll have to remember that that's there. And in the meantime, I think we're going through like the vents. That doesn't sound particularly good. Okay, entrance is open. Let's read about Atlas theory and then we'll go and engage in this fight. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and functions are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see file ATL-03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during this change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Previous theory was that this change corresponds to the house shifts, and the Atlas is a redacted of the redacted itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same redacted materials as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Refer to file 8-37-3592 for a full report. Oh, I like Pierce. Double kill. Very much like Pierce. I will steal you. Ow. Oh, I've ended up on the wrong gun temporarily. Right, we need to get some health back. Now, everyone might be dead, but I do think we succeeded in securing this. So let's cleanse this control point.
Hey, Faith, up here!
Somewhere up above us. Well, we've got other things that we want to be doing first. Namely, checking the room properly. Any useful intel, loot boxes, power-ups, things like that. Not really seeing anything over here. We do have quite a lot of material. Not enough to do any upgrades though. Okay, we can't climb on top of that. Let's go up this side. Just check over here. Hey, there's something. Oh, that's going to be the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Okay, let's have a look at the slightly longer multimedia presentation.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
It's very cool. But it makes you wonder whether communication could happen outside, because we heard people outside. We could ask them where the motel is. Although that'd probably just infuriate them when they were trying to get a room. Emergency shelter. Let's take a little look. Seize accelerator. We've already seen one of these. Could be very useful for stealing mobs quickly.
Ranger Squad, Charlie 7, returned from an expedition.
We've got an expedition debrief to listen to.
Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Let's do that just over here, so that we don't have the double audio.
Ranger Squad, Charlie 7, returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some Blackrock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No, because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys.
Brilliant.
Get out of here.
I love it.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29.
So Blackrock Processing is further on that way. Let's have a chat.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction.
That's right, Irish.
Today at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock Processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is a hiss monster has decided to move in, so...
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you.
Yeah.
Our fearless leader.
I'm the big guns.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Just the one? I mean, sure, if that's all you want. Okay, let's have a little look through here and see what we have. I don't think we'll take on the monster this episode, but we can have a little nosy on through, just to see what kind of things we've got going on. Dead body. That's not good. Yeah, lots of dead bodies. So very not good. Not seeing any secrets tucked away. Okay, well
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
let's have a little look. I'll change to Pierce just in case we need it. We have another clearance level 5 door just at Blackrock. So let's note that down. Rather than going through there, we'll head the other way and just see down this bit. We've got some more notes. Swanboat procedures. Containment procedures for the Swanboat. Well, no unique procedures are required. The item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forwards in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force, an estimated force of redacted, possible connection to objective power 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns with Human Resources Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Redacted, located on Lake Redacted on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. They arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Okay, so a swan boat that plays Buckaroo, from the sounds of it. That's a lot of potential things we could fling around. Can't exactly see anything in here, but I think this is a good point for us to finish this episode off. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Control. See you soon.